Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Card Read for Wednesday, the 11th of February, 2026. So as with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. Randy Morningstar 747 on TikTok, Randy Mintaka 93 on YouTube, and The Mintaka Experience on Facebook. I'm playing with the Occult deck today. And we're going to do morning, noon, and night for the 11th here. So we have the Page of Swords for the morning. So they give answers of past, present, and future, and reconciles friends and foes. So reconciliations are happening, meetups with past relationships or past people are happening, or past guides or past entities, past life, people from the past life that are coming up to this life. It looks like parallel life practice and future life practice have been helping you throughout the day, especially through the morning by 11 in the morning. 11:17 sticks out for a timing. It could even be a date like November 17th. It looks like there seems to be a naivety about how to communicate or how to produce boundaries in spirit or how to speak in a way that makes sense to everybody, to where things get done in a way that needs to be done. Metamorphosis, growth, change, and willfulness are all going to be within the day as well. Partnerships, up to and including like marriage, business, work, live-in situations, home environment, spirituality practices, and even like live-in relationships or mother-father dynamics or anything like that. Working on your perception bias on how you view friendship and how you view others' friendliness. It looks like there could be some self-pleasure going on in that department. Someone might be using you to gain themselves some pleasure and gain themselves some new outlook and new perspective without appreciating you for your true value. Make sure that you are manifesting your desires at a more abundant rate if that's the case. Between 1 a.m. and 7 a.m. there's going to be some form of needing to be grounded, some form of feeling like treaded on, or feeling a little bit of PTSD symptoms, or feeling like dirt, or feeling low down. Take some time for spiritual cleansing. Take some time to learn a new activity. Take some time to communicate. Your first impressions and grand gestures are going to be affected, and somebody might be coming by from the past with a grand gesture or with a newfound outlook on love or partnerships or how relationships in general are supposed to go. Metaphysical health, alone time, and introspection are going to be important, especially for those that are really decisive in nature or those that are very communicative about what they want. Transparency is definitely key here, especially for those who see 333 a lot or 666 a lot. 1111 and 1717, as well as 777 and 111, are all numerical synchronities that might be meaningful or significant to you within the next day or so. It looks like the answer you seek is not right now, not until you learn how to assert yourself without being too authority driven, and make sure that you don't come off too strongly about your decisions. Words carry strength even if it's just a thought or even if you don't mean it. Work on your law of thought, work on your law of word choice as well. The most affected are those that have like snakes or dragons or reptiles as like flags or as their symbol, like messenger, or as their power totem. This could be also people that are in the year of the snake that are highly affected for the morning. Okay, we have the Fool reverse for the afternoon. So before the end of the day, but over and over again. There's going to be some form of like peacocking or hidden agendas that are going to be exposed to you through like spirit or mimicry or trickery play. It looks like refusing to give answers or refusing to understand due to like science denying or evidence denying or not seeing things for your own good or seeing things with your own eyes. It looks like not wanting to follow the crowd, nonconformity in religion and politics and gender, in authenticity, in clarity, in spirituality, in the way that you hold yourself. It feels like you have a lost voice, or you are using your voice and it's for a lost cause, or it feels like it's going in one area out the other, or you're not using your voice in a way that is very beneficial to you. This is especially true for those that don't want to act a fool or don't want to be foolish. This is especially true for those who have been working on their assumptive bias and their perception bias. Those that are flightless, or those that have never flown before, or those that prefer to travel by water or by land are going to be the most affected and the most influenced within the middle of the day due to their parroting beliefs and their mockery of differing views. It looks like you're trying to delay the inevitable and you're jumping into things without thinking things through. You're jumping the gun and you are impulsively drawing conclusions that may be baseless and or unfounded. So make sure that you are thinking things through. Make sure that you are fully understanding and fully aware before stepping foot in things. It also looks like some of us may be refusing to step foot in things because we don't understand everything, and that can also be hindering progress, especially for those that are life path 2s or life path 4s, or those that were born nearing the end of the month, so between like the 27th and the 31st of a month. It looks like completing tasks and completing daily routines are going to be important, especially for those that work from home or have like a heavy home life or spend a lot of time like sedentary or away from work. It looks like choices that are being made in regards to money and finances and living arrangements are going to be prominent on the mind. Working with parents and working on parenting plans and working on child custody cases, being able to work on your health and your wellness, cleaning up your domain, working on your view of housebroken pets and your view of rules that have been broken in your house as well. It looks like somebody may be lying by omission, so just be aware of how lying by omission can impact other people around you. It looks like something might be causing you grief, like a headache or stomach issues, or you might need to elevate your feet, or you might feel like you need to stay off your feet for a little bit because of either a pain in the foot or because you feel like if you move around or do something, you're going to act harshly and disrespectfully. So watch what you do, watch how you answer everybody, watch how you act. Work within your shadows and work within your demons as well. Work where you feel most ostracized and where you feel the most animosity within yourself. Not receiving answers for future events due to avoiding asking or due to other people avoiding the topic. It looks like refusing answers or avoiding answering somebody about early childhood or education or parenting plans or motherings or fatherings. It looks like birds of a feather flock together, but this is a bird of a different feather kind of deal going on in the middle of the day. It looks like the answer you seek is not right now, especially in the middle of the day, not until you break the cycle and rise to new heights. I'm getting like listen to your ancient wisdom and your archaic knowledge, not just your future self and highest good. And at the end of the day, we have King of Swords, reveals knowledge of forthcoming battles, and procures the favor of lords and kings. So by the end of the day, you should have some favor between like some lords or some kings or some like high-end authority or some leadership positions, whether it be at work or in the home life or in your child's eyes or, you know, like PTA meetings or whatever the case may be. It looks like knowledge is going to be given to you, especially for those that are knowledge seekers, especially for those that are Gemini driven, humanitarian run, twin flame energy, mainly in the head. So working on the mental health, working on your education, working on your short journeys, working on your perception of yourself, working on how you perceive other people, working on how other people perceive you within the first impression. Checking your front door as well as checking on your inner child and checking on your heart space. Make sure that you are speaking your truth. Make sure that you are being honest. And make sure when all else fails that you are calling a truce when the truces are available. The white flag of surrender doesn't necessarily mean that you give up. It's just one of those things where you need to know when to pause, when to go, when to fold, when to hit, when to stay, when to double down. It's basically like a game of poker, but don't play your life like it is a poker game. It looks like there might be a warning of an upcoming battle or an upcoming fight in mental health or in spirits or about communication. These fights can be about inner children or about childish behaviors or childish antics. It could be about how you appear to others. It could be about what was initially said in the beginning, what was originally planned out. It could be due to your self-image or your narcissistic tendencies of hedonism or seeking pleasure over everything else. It looks like banners are important. Shields, wards, and protection are going to be very important. Hybridic creatures and tending to your wings will be wise and beneficial, especially for like draconics and reptilian borns and those that come from like a Capricornus energy or those that have a strong Saturn pull like Aquarius would have as well. It looks like Jupiter energy is going to be affected as well within the nighttime. So like thick-headedness, intense energies, being pulled or called in one direction, having a strong sense of mental clarity or a strong message coming in telepathically or kinetically. It looks like between like 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. is going to be the most impacted time. But it looks like between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. are also affected. And looks like the overall message I'm getting here is rest your feet, watch your posture, and watch your footing. Don't tread on anybody that doesn't deserve it. And don't beat a dead horse until he gives out money. You don't need to stomp other people into the ground to get what you want. But that's what I'm getting for Wednesday, the 11th of February, 2026. So as with these, though, take a rest and sleep. It doesn't. Thanks for joining.